Hello everybody, welcome to Sports Source, your number one source of sports. Today we're going to be doing an NHL mock draft. Let's see here. So the first overall pick belongs to the Phoenix Suns, and team needs, they obviously got Devin Booker, Josh Jackson. Those are kind of their corner pieces, but they did land the first overall pick after getting screwed over year after year. They do have Marquise Chris and Dragan Bender as big men, but that's not a lot. I think they go with the best player available in DeAndre Ayton. I think that DeAndre Ayton will go first overall. He's just a really good player. And I don't think that Doncic and Booker would work as well as a duo. Then I feel like Doncic and Booker, they're both not really athletic. They're too ball dominant, as with I feel like DeAndre Ayton and Booker and Josh Jackson. That could be like the Shaq and Kobe when they had that 3P in 2000, 2001, 2002. I just think it's a really good pick if they pick Deandre Ayton with the first overall pick. He went to University of Arizona. So there we go, DeAndre Ayton. And with the second overall pick, we got the Sacremento Kings. So let's see, their team needs, they got De'Aaron Fox, who had a good rookie year. This isn't the actual numbers, but he's their point guard of the future. You also got Buddy Hield, who I think would be better as a six-man. He was playing six-man. I think that he could be like an Eric Gordon kind of guy. They got Willie Cauley-Stein, who isn't the greatest guy with BCA. They didn't normally have a big man, but I think that they go with either Doncic or Ayton, whichever one isn't taken by the Suns. And in this scenario, they take Luka Doncic. I feel like he and Fox could work very well off each other. Doncic is not very athletic and can shoot very well. Fox is a good playmaker who is very athletic and can't shoot that well. I think they just go together very well in the backcourt. With the third overall pick, we got the Atlanta Hawks. Now, Dennis Schroeder, he might be out, so we can't really consider him. We got Taurean Prince, who could be a nice small forward for this team. And then John Collins. These guys are their only real pieces. John Collins is a good player, but it's either Marvin Bagley or Jaren Jackson Jr., as they do need a big man to pair up next to John Collins. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think Jaren Jackson Jr. is the best fit. Sure, Marvin Bagley may end up being the better player, but I think Marvin Bagley and John Collins are too similar of players to ever work together. Jaren Jackson, he could kind of shoot, unlike John Collins, rebounding good, post defense. I think that this this front court combo works very well in Atlanta. Maybe a little bit of a stretch, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is also 18, with Bagley being 19. So there we go, Jaren Jackson Jr. And here we go, the Memphis Grizzlies. They missed out on the playoffs only because of Mike Conley being injured, and for a long period of time. They got good players. They kind of want to go back into contention mode, and with this pick, I feel like they can. They got Dylan Brooks, who could be their starting small forward of the future. So that fills up that need. They got their point guard, center, and their shooting guard if Tyreke Evans comes back, which I think he will if they draft Marvin Bagley, the best player on the board if everything goes according to plan. He's 6'9". I feel like Marc Gasol would be a very good mentor to Marvin Bagley, and I feel like his style of play just fits very well in Memphis. So there we go. I feel like that's a good selection there by the Grizzlies. And next up with the fifth overall pick is the Dallas Mavericks. Now, they really only have Dennis Smith Jr. for the future, who is an incredible point guard, but they've expressed how they want to go after a center in free agency. So what I think they do, I think they go after Michael Porter Jr., who would be a top 3 pick if he wasn't injured for the whole college season with that nasty injury. He had to have surgery. But I feel like Dennis Smith Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. would be a nasty combo. And then they've stated that they want to sign a center in free agency, so that they want to sign DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he already almost did go there, but the Clippers kept him in his house and did allow him to go. That's a crazy story. If you want to see a video on that, then just leave a like. But I feel like Michael Porter Jr. and Dennis Smith Jr. would be a great combo, and then they sign Hassan Whiteside. So there we go. The Orlando Magic are up next, and the Orlando Magic are a very weird team. They don't really have a sense of direction. They keep getting bad year after year, but they have 2 pieces that I really want to focus on, which is Aaron Gordon if he resigns, and also Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac's a good defender. They don't really have a scoring on this team. Their best point guard right now is actually DJ Augustine, which isn't a great fit. They haven't had a great point guard for, it seems like, a while, and they really need someone to lead this team. They need a hit-or-miss pick. It's do or die with this pick. I think they go with the biggest wild card in the draft, Trae Young, to build their franchise around. If it works out, it goes amazing for them. If it doesn't, it's a high-risk, a high-reward scenario, and I think that's exactly what the Orlando Magic need with the state of their franchise. So there we go. Orlando Magic, and he has the whole keys to the offense, and you could kind of build around him. You already have some pieces in Jonathan Isaac and Aaron Gordon there. Next up is the Bulls. They've expressed that they really want Michael Porter Jr., and I think that would be a really good fit. They need a center, Lauri Markkanen. I think if you get a really good rim-protecting center, that could be a really good backcourt. You got the stretch big and the rim protector. I love that combo in the NBA, and I wish we could see it more. So I think they get Mohamed Bamba, who is a really good player. I mean, he's listed at 7'1". He has a 7'10" wingspan. I think he averaged like 3.5 blocks in college. He's just an amazing player, and he would fit well with Lauri Markkanen and the rest of the group. So we're taking Mohamed Bamba there. I think a really good fit for their organization. Next up is the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is one of the biggest wild cards in this whole draft. They don't know if LeBron's going to stay or if he's going to go. Obviously, they play Game 7 tonight against the Celtics. I have the Cavs beating them, and this may be uploaded after that video, but I am recording this at 4:30 o'clock right before the game. So they need a pick that could help them now and help them for the future as well. Someone that could help them for the future. They don't really have too many guards. I mean, they got Jordan Clarkson, they got George Hill, but they really just need a good guard, a good playmaker like LeBron stayed early in the season, how he wants a damn playmaker. Collin Sexton is a really great player. LeBron can take him under his wing. He's a good playmaker. He doesn't have a jump shot yet, but I feel like that he can grow one. I feel like that he can help the Cavs now and for the future. Next up is the New York Knicks. Now, Porzingis is going to be out for the whole season next year, so that kind of sucks. So they might they're going to pick a pick that they might be bad next year. They already got point guards in Moody and Frank Ntilikina. They want to play Frank Ntilikina off the ball, but if Trae Young and Sexton are gone with this pick, I don't think that they pick a point guard. They're really only glaring need. I mean, look. You got Porzingis, Cantor, Hardaway, point guard in Frank Ntilikina. You really need a small forward, since your best small forward right now is Troy Williams. I don't even know who that is, I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, yeah, you could move Tim Hardaway or something, but I think that they go with a small forward with this pick, as that is their most glaring need. I think the small forward they go with Miles Bridges. Obviously, there's two Bridges in this draft. There's Mikael and Miles. Miles is more of a pure small forward, while you are a shooting guard small forward. He's younger, so you can build your franchise around him more, but Mikael Bridges is more to a team that wants to win now, because he's more experienced, and he knows how to win. So, there's Miles Bridges there. I think that's a good pick for the team. And then the 76ers, they just made the playoffs. They were doing really good, overexceeded expectations. They need a pick that can take them right back into playoff contention, a guy who could help them right now. A really great role player for them would be great with this pick. And I think that they're going to take Mikael Bridges, the best guy on the board. He is 21, so he's a little bit more experienced. He can shoot. He's a 3-and-D type of player. They already got commented on that. But he can play shooting guard if J.J. Redick leaves or J.J. Redick could go to the bench. There's just lots of potential with this Sixers team, and I think Mikael Bridges is another player that would fit well with this team and organization. Next up is the Charlotte Hornets. Now, they're in kind of a weird position, too. They got Dwight. They got Kemba. They're kind of stuck in no man's land. They're not, like, really bad where they're getting first or third or second overall picks, but they're not playoff contention. So they kind of need a build for the future. They don't really, I mean, they got Kemba and Malik Monk, but they don't really have too many big men, young big men. I mean, they got Hernan Gomez and Frank Kaminsky. But I think that they take Wendell Carter Jr., the best guy on the board. He played with Duke, and I think that he's the best player available for this pick. I feel like they meet their franchise needs, and I feel like he would fit very well in this organization, as Charlotte loves the forwards in that organization. Now the Clippers, they have back-to-back picks here. Their first back-to-back pick, I have them, I mean, let's just look at their team first. They want to contend now, but at the same time, I mean, this is a good roster. They just don't have a superstar. If you put a superstar on this team, that'd be really good. They got Lou Will. I think that they need a point guard for one of their picks, and the best point guard to me on the board is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's not rated very highly in 2K, but he's a great playmaker. He was born in Canada, so that's a plus for me. I really like his game. He has good defending potential. I've seen some comparisons to DeJounte Murray, and I really love DeJounte Murray as a player. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA. Well, one of my favorite point guards. But there's that. The Clippers, they also have another pick here, and this is the last pick of the video. There's Zari Smith, who is just an athletic freak at the draft combine. There's Kevin Knox. I think that they take Kevin Knox. I mean, he's not the greatest shooter. He has the ability to score, as they say here. But I feel like he's young. You know, they could develop him well. Him and Shai, that could be a really good combo. Also, they kind of do need a small forward, as their small forward right now is Gallinari, and he might be injured. or they might look to trade him. But they got their power forward, they got their center, they got their shooting guard, they got their point guard. So I think they take the best player available in Kevin Knox. That was my video. I hope you all enjoy. Let me know your mock drafts down in the comment section below and what you would change. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.